I've been thinking a lot lately about the nature of Alzheimer's disease and just memory in general. One of the things that just keeps occurring to me is really aren't we all just on the same spectrum but at different places in it? And when I think about my memories, I look back at old photo albums. I think about how things were and I put it in my mind's eye, and then I go back to a photograph and realize that that's not what a room looked like at all. Or there's just all this stuff that my brain has filled in where the details left. And so, there's a lot of missing gaps for me. And, while that's not the same as Alzheimer's disease by a long stretch, it makes it, in my mind, to where it's not a this and that situation. It's not black and white. It is, this spectrum of memory and how we retain it. And when I look at it that way, I start to see that I actually do share an understanding of that slippage of memory. It may be less severe for me, but when I have a conversation with someone about an event that we were both at and they're spouting details that I don't remember, I sometimes wonder if I was there or not. And is that what it might be like to have to try to fill in those gaps and pretend I remember someone's name when I've met them before and I don't even remember meeting them, let alone their name. I try to fill in that gap and I try to pretend that I do remember and hope someone's going to say their name so that I can pick that up again. And I think that might be a little fraction of what someone with dementia might be feeling. And maybe that gives me a little glimpse into it and more of an understanding than thinking that that person has dementia and I don't. So it's not that we don't have any ability to understand what that person's going through or what it might be like to begin to lose some of those memories. It happens to us all the time. So we're just at a different point on that spectrum. And that's how I've come to think about it. And that's actually opened up a lot of understanding in my relationship with people who have dementia.